What's up, fam? It's your girl, Mrs. Tony 2 times, and I'm back with another video. In this episode of Hood Tales, we'll be taking it to St. Petersburg, Florida, to discuss the tragedy of Sherry Lynn Howard, a renowned realtor and community advocate who lost her life at the hands of an unlikely suspect. But before we get into this video, welcome if you're new here to our channel. Please feel free to subscribe, click that notification bell so you never miss an upload. If you're rocking with the content, hit that like button. Share this video with everyone you know. Make sure you watch until the end to hear the full story. Just a reminder, everything in this video is alleged. All right, let's jump right into it. 54-year-old Sherry Lynn Howard was a St. Petersburg native and well known in her community and among community leaders. She was a well-known realtor and worked for Keller Williams up until March 2023. She was most recently an independent realtor according to her LinkedIn profile. Sherry held a mentorship role to councilmen, state representatives, and others. Sherry encouraged her mentees and friends alike to stay true to themselves and never turn their back on the people. Her impact on others was tremendous, to say the least. Not only was Sherry a mentor, businesswoman, and dear friend, she was also a devoted big sister. Sherry became a mother figure to her younger sister, Cherie Howard, after they lost their mother, Frances Howard, in 2002. Frances's two daughters were the only children listed as survivors in her obituary. Cherie Howard went on to become a doctor. At age 39, she is a licensed osteopathic physician in Florida, and she is the owner and CEO of a business called On The Go DO State Records Show. Sherry and Cherie live together in St. Petersburg, where their family has roots for at least a couple of generations. Cherie was also well known in the community. She strives to make a difference in the place where she grew up. Cherie believes in keeping the community together, so those who have a legacy there can build upon it instead of it being uprooted and disenfranchised for capital gain. She spoke about these things at a St. Petersburg community meeting back in July 2022. Cherie is also a member of the 2023 Class of Leadership St. Pete, a program of St. Petersburg Area Chamber of Commerce, according to the program's website. On the website, Cherie described herself as a healer and resilient, ambitious, and studious. She says, "I'm a board-certified family medicine physician and a certified health coach on a mission to empower individuals and ultimately my community through physical, mental, and spiritual wellness," according to the site. In a response to a question about the best piece of advice she ever received, she quoted her mom, "Never use the word can't. You can do anything that you set your mind to." It was important to both Cherie and Sherry to be a part of the change. Cherie was described by her and Sherry's older brother as being sweet as cotton candy. Sherry was known to be bubbly and happy-go-lucky. The bond between the sisters was admired by those who knew them. Sherry was described as the perfect example of the best big sister and what a big sister should be. A friend of Sherry's said everything she did revolved around her baby sister, Cherie. The sisters were very close, like twins. Cherie decided to move in with her sister to help her after Sherry learned she had heart problems, a family member told news outlets. But the picture-perfect sisterhood took a tragic turn. On Tuesday, April 11th, 2023, St. Petersburg police went to a home on the 600 block of Newton Avenue South shortly before 3:30 p.m. for reports of a deceased woman. When they entered the home, officers found a woman lying on the floor just inside the front door, lifeless. Police identified the woman as 54-year-old Sherry Lynn Howard. The home is the residence of Sherry and her sister Cherie. The 911 caller was identified as Sherry's sister, 39-year-old Cherie. According to the affidavit, Cherie told 911 dispatchers that she choked her sister, ending her life. Upon further investigation, Sherry appeared to have injuries consistent with strangulation. In an affidavit, it says Cherie choked her sister with her hands, inflicting mortal wounds. Investigators said no one else was present in the home at the time. An autopsy is still being conducted to determine Sherry's cause of death. Cherie was arrested and charged with second-degree murder. The news of Sherry's tragic and sudden slaying stunned the community and those who loved her. And no one could believe that it was her baby sister, Cherie, that allegedly took her life. Although there is no known motive in the shocking crime, family members believe that mental illness played a crucial role in Cherie's state of mind. A family member claimed Cherie was maybe experiencing hallucinations prior to the murder. They claimed that Cherie had not been to sleep for at least 3 days before the crime and needed serious mental health intervention. The sister's older brother believes Cherie still needs help behind bars while waiting for her time in court. He doesn't believe she has come to terms with what she has done. It all seems so surreal to the family that they couldn't imagine either of them hurting the other. Reports say a day after Cherie's arrest, her bail was denied and she was appointed an attorney. She's been held at the Pinellas County Jail. The sheriff's office told media outlets that because of Cherie's status at the jail, she's still being processed, days after her initial arrest. Family members are still waiting for an update on Cherie's condition from either her appointed attorney or Cherie herself. In the meantime, the family is preparing a homegoing for her big sister Sherry. Dr. Cherie Howard is innocent until proven guilty. Wow, fam, this is such a sad story of two very successful sisters. Rest in peace to Sherry Lynn Howard. My condolences and prayers to her family and loved ones. I can't imagine what they must be going through, trying to process what happened and why. Both women were very close and both doing well in their respective fields. So what triggered this? According to Florida's Department of Health website, Cherie's license to practice medicine is still currently active at the time of this recording. According to the site, her primary practice address is in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and it says she also is licensed to practice medicine in Minnesota. Cherie seemed to be well respected as a physician and business owner. It doesn't seem like anyone expected something like this to happen, especially between her and her older sister. Because of HIPAA laws, Cherie's mental health and medical status hasn't been released, so it's not clear yet if she had been diagnosed with mental illness in the past or if her issues are something that has come up more recently. Hopefully, there are more answers as the investigation continues. And the biggest question is why? What triggered this fatal outcome between two seemingly loving and tight-knit sisters? Fam, tell me your thoughts on this in the comments below. Again, my condolences to the family. My thoughts and prayers are with everyone impacted by this tragedy. All right, fam, that's it for this episode of Hood Tales. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is your girl, Mrs. Tony 2 Times, and I'm out.